Everybody, this is Dennise. I hope you had a beautiful New Year's and wishing you the best this upcoming 2022. I know it's going to be a good one. I wanted to quickly come in here and discuss what's going on with the Omicron variant and how this can potentially affect the housing market. The biggest reason why this is asked and whether Omicron has affected the market is because of the sudden drop in pending sales back in November. There was a 2.2% drop in pending sales, meaning the number of homes that were accepted and placed into escrow has dropped compared to October. There was a huge question about that. Chief economist Lawrence Yun from the National Association of Realtors talked about this a little bit, about the November pending sales dropping 2.2%. And he believes that this is more heavily due to the typical shortage that we've been seeing of the houses, and also because of the fact that buyers are starting to feel a little bit more intimidated by the home prices and a little frustration there. George Rodiu, the manager of the economic research at Realtor.com, he mentions that he feels pretty optimistic that Omicron is not going to affect the economy or the housing market. So far, from what we've seen, yes, it's a highly contagious variant, but thankfully the symptoms are much milder. So in a big nutshell, sellers are still going to sell. They've been waiting long enough, let's 2 years of the uncertainty of waiting, of wondering how the market's gonna go. It's been pretty good overall. And yes, there's been a shortage because of the hesitancy from sellers, but now they're making the move. This is their year. For buyers, this variant's not stopping them. Biggest urgency right now for buyers are the increasing mortgage rates. We don't know how high they're gonna go. We've heard up to 3.6% by the end of this year. But of course, we never know. It's just predictions, what economists have predicted. This is why it's gonna go well for sellers too. You have a lot of candidates. You have a lot of urgency and demand. There's buyers that have taken on a remote job and decided they can move to a city that they desire, or going to another neighborhood for their kids, outgrowing their family and needing a bigger home, an office space. There's so many demands right now since the coronavirus that have made people realize what is truly important to them. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for sellers and for buyers.